What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, TheIconicKnight, and welcome back to another video. Still trying to fix this voice from this goddamn fever that I had last week, but we're here to talk about the 1.3.2 hotfix update that SCI just threw out on Undisputed. Positives. There's really one positive. As a matter of fact, let's just discuss the notes, right? So I got the patch notes in front of me. Let's discuss the actual notes. So the update's going to bring you gameplay improvements, some minor bug fixes, and the return of Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has been reinstated in the game. He was initially removed due to his pre-fight antics when he was about to fight Devin Haney. Crazy crash out, says some crazy shit. That's irregardless of the point. They removed him from the game because of that, and now that he's got a fight coming up, smart idea to reinstate him. Now, personally, my own personal views is we are in America, freedom of speech. It doesn't matter what you say. I mean, at the end of the day, all these boxers have some weird ass portion of their personal life that's fucked up. I mean, Gervonta Davis was accused of beating baby mamas up multiple times, and you know what I mean? Like, if he was in the game, I don't think you should remove him from the game just because of their past. Mike Tyson's got a sketchy past. A lot of boxers, a lot of combat sports professionals have sketchy pasts, so it doesn't really matter. That shit don't matter to me. It is what it is. He said what he said. You can either like him or hate him. It is what it is. But he's back in the game. I think he plays well. I think his left hook is a little slower than it should be. I think they could speed that left hook up a little bit more just to make the boxer feel like the boxer. But I like the character model. I think his kit is atrocious. I think they could have chosen better kit for him. But I think they released standard basic ass kits for these boxers so they can then release some DLC later. So we'll probably get a king logo on the front of his shorts later. I said boxers. His shorts later. So I think that's for monetary gain that they're trying to do that, make DLCs and stuff like that. But I think Ryan plays okay. He's fun to play with. He's got a nice snappy jab, and he's a new boxer, which is what we need here. And on top of that, he's a free boxer, technically. He was already released before. He was supposed to be released with the game initially, but I guess they can use that as an excuse that there is a free DLC fighter with Ryan Garcia now. So that is what it is. That's a positive, I guess. Further improvements to punch tracking. In playing this patch, I didn't really feel that. I felt like punch tracking, punch registration, all that shit's still kind of the same. Bug fixes. Fixed an issue where users may be given a loss and a 0 SP when disconnected from an opponent. I'm getting a lot of disconnections from my opponents recently. A lot of blue screens and then a lot of throwing in the towel. Now, I don't know if people are quitting or they're just being disconnected and then it's coming up that they're the losing side. Not sure, but that's been happening a lot. I fixed an issue where normal hooks and uppercuts were causing unintended hit stuns. Yeah, that's annoying. The hook spamming before was crazy. Someone would hit you with one hook and your boxer is just rendered defenseless. So they took that out. That I definitely felt the difference in that when I was playing the update last night on stream. But I really don't know how they're going to fix this game, because honestly, all this stuff that they have in these bug fix list compared to the 1.3.1 hotfix update in this, I feel no difference whatsoever. In fact, I feel like I'm getting flash KO'd more. I feel like I'm getting a lot more hit registration issues, especially when it comes to hitting the body. Like, if it isn't a power punch, and on power punches as well, it's the same thing. But I feel like they just emphasize power punching in this shit too freaking much, bro. I feel like nothing critical, nothing of merit or kind of nothing impactful happens in the fight unless you're using a power punch. And that's so boring. I was telling somebody in the chat that the best build that I played on this game so far was the one right before they Jake Paul's problem child DLC where stamina was actually taxed when people were power spamming. People would be, as long as you touch that body up, people would get flat-footed if they were spamming power punches, maybe by third, fourth round, and then you have the rest of the fight to kind of play with them. Or you can come back because they've depleted all their stamina and you still had yours. You technically boxed. You were cerebral with your boxing. Everything was kind of thought out, and it played more like a chess match instead of just crazy sporadic checkers, which is what I feel it is now. So yeah, that build, if they can go back to that build with better hit registration, that I think is the sweet spot for this. Plus, if you add the addition of manual blocking, that'll really make this game, it'll get it just up another level, bro. But for some reason, they refuse to do that. And they are releasing these patch notes, which is a good thing. It shows that they're trying to fix the game at the very least. So I'm not going to damned if you do, damned if you don't them, but, don't just release a hot fix and not fix anything. I feel like this hot fix that they just released was more just like, hey, we put Ryan back in the game, and that's pretty much it. I don't feel any difference from the last hot fix. I don't feel any difference with these updates. I don't really feel much of a difference at all. In fact, I just feel like it's getting worse. I feel like they're far from the sweet spot of the game where they had it initially. They're kind of getting further and further away from that, and it's becoming just more casual. You can box somebody up, and as long as they hit this get out of jail free card button, they're good to go, and you're going to be put in a bad position because that's what the game rewards. Does not reward boxing, does not reward rolling, does not reward slipping, does not reward any of that stuff. It rewards power punching and only power punching. So that's my kind of take on the game. I really would love to make content on Undisputed. I want to do more how-tos. I want to do more technical videos. But honestly, I'd be a fool if I made some sort of a technical video or a guide on how to play this game. It's broken. The mechanics are broken. That only works for a game that is functioning correctly. But when a game doesn't function correctly, I can't give you a how-to because desync is involved. Hit registration is poor. So how am I going to tell you to utilize these certain techniques when they don't even work? I'd be lying to myself and I'd be lying to you. So I refuse to do that. Until this game is fixed, I'm not going to make content for it. I'll give you the updates when updates come through, just like this. But I'm not going to be making videos on that, although I really want to. I really freaking want to. But I can't. I cannot make myself do it. I'm sorry. So when this game is officially fixed, and I will keep up with the updates and I'll test it out and find out when it's officially fixed. But until then, I got to hold off on the content. I got to hold off on what I want to do because this is what I need to do. So it is what it is. But if you like the video, man, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. What do you guys think about Undisputed? Do you like the recent update, or do you feel like this update did absolutely nothing? Comment down below, sound off, give me your opinions, give me your thoughts. I love you. Jesus Christ loves you. God bless you all. Peace.